Hello? There we go. Now it's working. Let me set some atmosphere for what we're doing. Think everything's working properly. Double checking. Sorry, I'm dying. What's up, Bomb Squad? Welcome back. I am somewhat making a return. We're back for DND this week, and my brother is officially wedded. And with that crazy scheduling stuff and doing things, I am hopefully going to be back to a normal schedule here soon. Probably next week. Maybe this weekend, we'll see. I think we still got plans this weekend and next weekend, actually. And I don't know. Point is, I will be back to a normal streaming schedule sometime soon, and I won't just be playing D&D. Hopefully. But for right now, I'm going to jump into the group, and we will join our comrades. Switch. Excuse me. Let me double check something here. Yeti, output, Yeti. Okay. All right, let's jump in.
Studio, and they are getting sued by another Korean studio because a bunch of their execs left and made this game. It's a very small team.
Sounds like they're mad.
Yeah, no, they pitched the idea of this game to the company, and they shut it down. So they're like, okay, we're gonna go make the game then, and they all left. They're saying they stole assets, but they're like, nope, we have proof. Here you go. Here's all the proof, and they're being held up in court.
And a
Good
lot
for
of the
them.
proof
They brought the
from-
receipts.
A lot of the proof from the other side is things like, well, they named their Unity file torch.jpg, and so did we.
And like, look, they stole our assets. It's like, no, you mean the Unity assets they purchased?
Right.
Like, what? And yeah, because of that, they were blacklisted from Steam, so they had to make their own launcher from the ground up, which is working pretty well so far. It's just a fun game, dude. It's so
It's
punishing. but, like,
aggravating, and I want to kick babies.
yeah, it makes Badger want to kick babies.
Yeah, but in fairness, he
You know,
probably
so
already
Like
wanted to do
The
that.
whole studio is blacklisted from Steam.
This is their only game. They founded
Yeah.
their studio to make this game.
Oh,
I guess until the
Also-
lawsuit goes away, they can't come back to Steam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Hide the digital bomb.
Hola. I'm eating potato salad.
I have a big hunk of corn pudding waiting for me.
Good, eat it. There's so much.
The company Nexon,
corn pudding.
they tried to have the CEO arrested because they were like, he's gonna destroy he's gonna destroy stuff. You have to arrest him right now. And the courts were like, no.
Like, that's not
Yeah.
how this works.
It's like, no. Which is
That's not how
actually
it is.
crazy for Korea, because Korea is generally the courts generally side with the capitalist corporations over the people who they've wronged.
Mm-hmm.
That
So-
sounds very on brand for Korea.
Their big fuck up is that they sued in the US as well. And in the US, they have a much better case because Korean law is weird.
Yeah.
And as everyone knows, U.S. law is known for being very straightforward.
hmm
No,
Well,
but comparatively
There's
to Korean law.
there's actual case law though, is the thing. And
Yeah.
it's
See,
easy
law-
to prove the case.
Law is easy. Do you have more money than your opponent? If yes,
And
you
that's
win.
the big concern. People
Right.
want to give them money, like, please let us donate to you to help you, and they're like, no.
At one point, there was a GoFundMe that was released early without the consent of like all the other devs,
Yeah.
and
And they shut
it was
down.
a whole thing. But they still like, they refunded everybody, of course, but they still made a bunch of money really quickly.
Yeah, people were like immediately like, please take our money.
Yeah, literally donating like hundreds to thousands of dollars.
And they're like, whoop. This
Shut
is
up and
actually-
take our money.
Yeah, literally. So, we're
So,
almost a half hour late, but we're actually kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry,
early.
guys. Hold on. I'll be back in like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I
I'm
gotta go
about
make
to fall
food, guys.
asleep.
I'm gonna make food, guys. Can I see you in like 2 hours?
Sorry, I'll be right back. I gotta do a bathroom break. I'll see you in 45 minutes.
I will
Hey, guys,
snore
I'm
on
not-
this damn mic. I don't care.
Hey guys, my cough's kind of getting bad. I'll see you in a little bit. Last online 5 years.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
I
We-
do not.
We killed a lot of elves.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was pretty much it. You guys traveled through the Silent Forest, you met Moira, and killed some stealthy people.
Burnt down some trees.
And
And
now
that's where we're
time
at.
for the loot, because we didn't get to do that last time.
Correct. That is where we are starting off. You guys are out of initiative. Battle's over. So yeah, if you want to loot, inspect things, do it to your heart's content.
I want to loot, but like LUTE.
No. If you want to multi-class into Bard,
You don't need to.
No,
be-
I just want one. I don't want to know how to play it. I just want one.
LEWD?
Actually, I do have a liar, and I do know how to play it.
It's so I can
What?
make Molotovs.
I'm not a liar.
It's part of my character's background.
I want one of the
Ooh.
loots from Shadow of War, the one that just has an axe on it and 2 strings.
Arius is just gonna start strumming along just in chords, the tune to all my milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Be like, this is an old traveler song.
I
Are
am
we
in hate
recapping?
you. Not honestly, not a whole lot to recap, other than Yazul burned down the forest.
Yeah, Sewell is really good with the fire.
That he is. You solved my Silent Forest puzzle by brute force.
Can we please stop phrasing it like that? I hate that so much.
I love it.
I hate it.
You solved
I
the
hate that, I
Silent
hate it
Forest
too.
puzzle.
Yeah. Who's looting? What are you doing?
Looting is. Well, actually, I'll go back to the first guy I killed. Well, I didn't kill this guy, but I was gonna loot him.
Just to keep things streamlined, I'm only going to allow each person to loot or investigate up to 2 things in this short sitting.
I'm absolutely looting the guy next to me.
I guess I'll probably loot the swords because they're short swords, and I use short swords.
Cool. In that case, you will be able to get the short sword without a roll. Since the weapon, we kind of reworked that the last time this happened. So you can get that without a roll. If you want to see if you can find anything else, you can roll an investigation. Arius and anyone else who wants to loot, same goes for you guys.
Hell yeah, I'll roll investigation on this guy.
I mean, I'm not really looking for common weapons.
Well,
I'm just
not
seeing if they have any. Oh,
It's not a nat one, but it's a dirty one.
Yeah. So yeah, you find the short sword, and I will throw that in your inventory.
Because elven short swords are kind of cool.
Yeah. This one you already have, but
No,
you
Two
can
of
have
them.
another one. Yeah, it is nice to have 2.
And
You just have a belt basically made of swords. And on a 13, you said you're not really looking for any common weapons or anything.
that was me. I haven't rolled yet.
No, I.
Oh,
I
sorry,
rolled
that was Slain. My bad.
Buckles.
No,
rolled a
I have the physical dice.
Cool.
I just paused because someone else rolled. I was like, oh.
Bro,
Gosh,
Christ, what do I
DM,
find
get with
a
the
dirty.
frickin' motive.
What do I find with a dirty one?
With a dirty one, you find copious like more than there should be amounts of pocket lint.
I was imagining he reaches back in the back pocket, his finger crosses through a hole, and then it just gets between some cheeks.
Is there?
You find a bomb
You find like a active hand
and
grenade.
it's set to explode.
You find a hand
Where'd you
grenade,
get
and
a
as you
hand
pull it out, the
grenade?
pin gets stuck on a piece of fabric and pops out.
Slane, are you looting or investigating something else?
I'm just gonna look around at the bodies.
It's gonna look around at the bodies. Okay. Then on a 13, you will find that. Let's see. What do these people have? You will find that the Rangers and the melee both have studded armor of some type. You will also see, of course, that they have their weapons, the short swords and longbows. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that mostly surface level is what you can find on a 13. You do also find some spare gold in their pockets. On a 13, you'll get 1d8 gold.
I missed that entirely. Sorry.
You're fine.
How much?
Mostly what you get is surface level stuff, but you also find 1d8 gold. Cool. There you go. Badger, same sort of situation. You can take
Yeah.
weapons, you can take armor, mostly just the surface level stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking for anything.
Okay,
I just wanted to see if I'd roll good.
fair.
That's fair. When there's a free check for everyone, like y'all gotta get in.
Right.
Oh, that's a 5 on my investigation.
Yep. Shockingly,
Alright.
same goes for you. All surface level
I,
stuff.
I was looking to see if they had anything like any like notepads or anything on them, or additional info for why they were here. But I guess I probably don't find anything on a 5.
Yeah, as stealth, they travel very light, and you're not able to find anything specifically indicating why they're here. They don't seem to travel with notepads or things like that. Basically, you would know, even on a 5, that the proof that they were here is a dead body from whoever sent them here. If someone sent them here.
You did say we could search 2 people, right?
Yeah.
Is this elf over here still stuck in a tree? I assume that one was in a
upon
tree
dying,
before,
that
wasn't
one
he?
fell off.
If he
Oh
needs
no, I was wondering if he was still stuck up there. I was just trying to imagine like my role, depending on how well my big bear ass could jump up and grab him.
or if
Fair.
you need some ground bodies, you just one here and one here.
Yeah, all the bodies are now on the ground. This one in particular actually fell from Zool burning down this tree.
Oh, that's right. This forest has now a rich, smoky flavor.
Oh yeah, it does.
Man, if some beavers come through here, they're gonna have some delicious bark to eat. But I will make that roll again to search this guy. see if he has anything that's just not beyond common. Like I will take an extra dagger if he has one, just in case I want to whip mine at someone. But other than that, like I'm guessing they don't have any gold or anything.
Depends on how
But
well
I
you do
am
on the
primarily
investigation.
searching for like maybe some kind of note or like any sort of like a document, like something personal. Okay. You want to know? It's fucking 4 again on the die, so I got 5 twice in a row.
Wow, beautiful.
And then when I put my dice back in the foam holder, it immediately dropped to a 1. This is not bode
Wow.
well for Arias.
Sorry, I had to turn on my IRL cheats so you guys wouldn't find out too much lore too quickly.
I should have used the fake. I should have used the fake dice, guys.
It's not lore, it's rar.
Don't worry,
Is
still I
there?
still have one more roll too.
Chud, do you want to search anything on the bodies or just around?
Sure, I'll search the bodies.
Cool. Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Why is everyone doing their best Rick Sanchez impression right now?
Exactly.
Cool.
My God, you guys suck at investigating. I'm not gonna lie.
Turn off your cheats, you fucker.
At least Slane found.
They
something.
extend to the real world.
Question with my 13.
Okay.
Do any
Yeah.
of these seem to have hide armor?
Hide armor? No, none of them do. They all. I'll give this to you on a 13. They all seem to be wearing the same armor.
Wait, on my 5, did I at least find a dagger? I feel like that's
you-
not hard to find.
If you can't see it, it's hide armor, stupid.
So, like I said, weapons and armor are free since they're
Oh.
pretty obvious to find.
Why is there an actual cricket doing that?
She does not have. a
I
dagger on
hate
her.
that.
She has a short sword and a longbow, which you can take either of them if you want.
No, I was very specifically I was just like, I threw a couple daggers like 2 sessions ago, and I was like, oh yeah, there's only one left.
Fair.
They didn't even have the courtesy to carry a short bow.
Yep. Chud, on that investigation, same thing.
Yeah, fine.
Lepis,
Fuck
did you
all.
want to do your second investigation?
Yeah, I'll check another corpse.
Do it up.
I might take some armor too, because you can never go wrong with a backup set.
True.
Now, where's my investigation? All right, guys, let's see if I can get better than a 1. 15, okay.
15 is 100% not bad at all. You are going to find some gold in. Are you searching a ranger or a melee?
I'm searching one of the melee.
Cool. Then in that case, yes, you will find 1d10 gold, first off.
Yay! Watch it be a 1.
Four.
It's a 4.
Cool. And on a 15, let's see what else you will find. I had a table, and then I didn't like it, so I got rid of it, and I forgot to make a new one. So let's see here. Okay, on a 15, you are going to find a potion of climbing in a very small vial on his belt loop.
A potion of climax.
Ooh, another one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I will take it. And I
Always
guess
good to have.
I'll take his armor too, if it's.
Yeah, you
There's just a
can
naked elf in a forest right now.
get his armor. Let me transfer that over to your inventory. You do already have this, but this is basically a backup set.
I can leave the one regular leather armor behind then.
Nope.
Because I don't need a regular set anymore.
Yep.
I don't think there's anyone wearing comparable armor to my scale mail is there.
Badger on a 6, same situation. Everything surface level is available
I
to
don't
you,
find
but
anything, I'm
nothing
fine.
beneath.
I don't deserve to find anything. It's fine.
To be clear, it was a DC 10 to find anything not surface level at all.
Yeah, but I rolled. What? Never mind. I'm just.
You got a second roll though.
Oh, that was my
that
second
was.
roll.
His
Oh.
first was a 4.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh wait, can I have a second?
Yeah, everyone gets
Yeah,
2.
everyone got a second.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
All good.
Um,
It's fair that you didn't notice, considering you were the only one at that time to get
20.
anything. Hooray! Someone actually got a 20. Beautiful. Which body are you checking, or are you checking in general?
this one.
This one?
Sure.
Cool. In that case, of course, you do find the weapons and armor. You also find another 1d20 gold on him. Even though he has been pickpocketed, you find a hidden pocket inside of his armor.
Forbidden pocket.
Not great, but it's free gold, so
Mm-hmm.
I suppose that's nice anyway. In addition to that, in that hidden pocket, you also find 3 vials. These are all potions of healing.
Right.
Was that in the special pocket?
Yep. In nature's pocket.
Nature's pocket.
We actually have healing potions now.
It's called a prison wallet.
Ah, that too.
That too.
I'm gonna give one of the potions to Badger if you don't have any healing, right?
I don't.
You're a paladin, right?
Yes.
So you have to.
I got my lay on hands. Huh?
Touch hands.
That's
Do you
yeah.
have
I'm not in the mood for all that extra shit right now. What's up?
I know. Do you have any healing spells stocked besides touch hands?
No,
Nope.
I have all the healing
Wait, I
spells.
got prayer of healing, but that's like out of combat stuff.
I was just curious. So yeah, I'll give one to Badger and one to Lapis.
Ooh, thank you.
Beautiful.
'Cause I also have healing, so I shouldn't have all of them.
Would you
Yeah,
like
well-
would you like something in exchange? 'Cause you're giving me a
Sorry.
healing potion.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
good.
Thank you.
Cool. I think that's 2 checks for everybody.
No, I didn't get mine.
Badger's ready to kill.
Go ahead and do your second one.
Kiss my ass, game. I'm done. I'm quitting.
Same thing. Surface level, you know.
What was
You know
your
the
first roll? A
I
4?
kick the bodies out of
Yeah.
anger.
Oh. I will join you.
As you kick the body,
Goes
one
and helps
D100
Badger
gold
kick
spills out of
bodies.
his mouth.
No, I have my horse just trample all the dead bodies.
No, that's fine.
Fuck 'em.
Can I do a survival check
I want to piss on this
to get
body.
a sense of where they came from or what direction they came from?
Yeah, go ahead and because they are stealth focused, go ahead and give me a survival with disadvantage.
Okay. Is anybody else good at survival to cancel that out?
Let me look. Sorry.
If I can
I
give
got
the
a
help
+1.
action, I got a
That's it.
+0.
Yeah, if someone wants to give him the help action to cancel the disadvantage, I'll allow that.
What I'm fine with doing, just so that it's not always everything with advantage, is if someone has proficiency in the stat, then it's like, oh, totally, you know what I mean? But if no one has proficiency in survival but me, it's, you know.
Yeah.
Valmont gives you the help action.
Is he good at that?
Uh,
But yeah, and I'll roll disadvantage
zero.
unless someone has proficiency.
well, we could be able to help you, right? So you don't
Yeah.
have to-
Um, I'm gonna say just for like roleplay reasons, you're probably not the only one that's gonna be searching for tracks. So I'd assume you'd call out to your cohorts to search for tracks, which is what the help action would be.
Normal it is.
Yay.
Hey, not bad at all.
Blaine, you're
you
gonna roll my
do-
rolls for me.
You do see footsteps that lead more directly toward the east. The footprints are
direction
very
we're going,
seldom.
right?
Yeah.
We were
The
looking for a
footprint-
place to set up camp.
Not
Right.
necessarily, but I want to know where they're coming from. If this is some of them, it's probably not all of them.
The footprints are very subtle and few.
I'm
and
more
far
just saying that so
between.
we remember to take a rest.
Wait, so this thing over here was a target practice for the archers. Was it just that, or was it actually something special?
I don't know. You can investigate it if you want.
I already investigated it before. Tell me these things, motherfucker.
Wait,
Honestly, it could have just been bait. Like
Do you
someone goes
remember-
to see what it is, and then they just
wow.
Nice.
Chud, do you remember what I told you about it?
That I rolled a 20 and that you're gonna give me the information again.
Sure. So
Actually, I don't think
you.
you ever said. You just jumped right into combat.
Yeah, you just said it was like a target, and then for the archers or something, like an archery target, then combat. That's it. I didn't
Yeah.
hear a description. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Badger, on a 21, you see arrows sticking out of it. It is a normal target dummy.
Yay! I couldn't roll something higher than a 6 to fucking check bodies, but
Right.
Hey,
fuck my life.
Can I do a
Bryce,
check?
can
Oh, you go
I
ahead.
ask, are the arrows special at all? I might take a longbow. I can't really use it, but someone later might need one.
The arrows, and I'll let you kind of play off of Badger's 21 check here.
I was gonna ask about that.
The arrows don't seem to be special in nature. You would probably know that that's just because this is a target dummy, so they're not going to waste like poison arrows and things on it.
or yeah, good arrows. So, but I'll take a longbow though, and I'll take some arrows to restock my short bow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Let's see.
I don't know, one of the fighters down the line might need a longbow +1 or something.
Cool.
What am I down to for arrow? Oh, I'm fine on bolts for my crossbow. I still
There you
have
go.
30
The
left.
ranger's longbow.
That is a longbow +2. Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute, these are probably worth a lot of money. Hold on, how many of these can I carry? I'm not over encumbered yet.
Oh, if you need me to carry stuff, I'm technically I have powerful build, so I have a much larger carrying capacity than you guys.
What is
I
your
can't fit
carrying
a
capacity out of
Well,
I'm a
curiosity?
medium creature, so I take a large creature's carry capacity. Man, this is the one time these rules actually work.
Actually, it might be smart for us to take all their weapons because we can always sell them in a town.
What is your carrying capacity out of curiosity?
Let me look.
Mine's 120.
Mine's 255. That's why I'm wondering.
I do have a backpack though.
Ah, I do. That's true.
I don't even know what my carrying capacity is.
Should be on the bottom of the character sheet.
Like
I
in
don't think I
inventory
ever
or...
added
in inventory.
powerful build to.
There'll be like a bar on the bottom.
Oh,
Alright,
I
so
can carry 300.
I gotta ask you as the DM, do you actually care if we take all of their armor and weapons with us, or is this gonna be a please don't do that?
Well, half of us
No,
didn't
you
find
are more than
anything.
welcome to do that if you would like.
Alright, fuck it, guys. Let's take all their armor and weapons so we
Now,
can sell
I-
them.
Powerful build. I never added powerful build to my character sheet. Where is it?
Now,
I'm
just so
gonna
you know, I
Start building
can't.
a pyre.
Fair. I can't say for certain when the next time you guys are gonna be at a shop that will accept weapons like that is, but you can
I
hold
was
on
gonna
to
say
them.
we could black market their organs too. You know.
But the good news is if you're over encumbered, you can drop stuff.
Maybe if we find someone who hates elves, they'll buy elf ears.
Oh, there
Wanna
you go.
just-
That's
you
me,
wanna just call
though.
it 5 leather armors. Just to
I think
simplify it.
I think they all had studded leather.
Oh, if they had studded leather, I'm
You
taking
could
that.
run it like the search defines whether or not the armor's usable, because we did just get out of combat with everybody.
True.
Yeah,
Do they
some
actually
people
have
got.
studded leather or just regular leather?
It's studded.
Both have studded. Some of it is better than others. So
Like,
I'll
I'm-
let you know that all the melee people have +1 studded, and all the rangers have regular studded.
Oh,
I'm
can I
assuming-
fucking steal +1 leather with my
Yeah.
20?
Absolutely.
+1.
You don't
steal-
even need
yeah,
that, because like I said, that's surface level.
I'm
That's
assuming
basically
because
what
my
I
search
see by
went bad,
2.
these two are not good.
Sorry, say that one more time.
I said I'm assuming because the search didn't yield anything for me. Would these two characters not have usable armor?
They both do, because like I said, the weapons and armor are so surface level that I wouldn't even require a roll for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
Yeah. So you guys can get the weapons and armor regardless of your investigation. That was just to find extra stuff.
Does that mean the archers have arrows?
Yeah. Each of the archers. Let me look at my inventory thing here.
How many we find depend on a
Kill
roll?
this one. Each of them had 10 arrows to begin with. Some of them are not going to have that much. So let me add these up real quick.
Just say how many, because I did take arrows off the one I'm next to.
Yep.
I see one up by 2. Happy day.
Woo.
Can I also
So
know?
guys, I can carry 255 pounds without factoring in powerful build. So you need to carry anything. I may have a lot of pamphlets, but I can also lift.
Yeah, I have 360 as well with my powerful build.
I haven't put it on this character sheet, so I should be able to lift more. I just can't figure out how to add powerful build in Forge.
Oh, just go to size. Just make yourself large instead of. But just remember that you're medium for purposes of like
Doorways.
actual size.
Oh.
Okay, then yeah, I can carry 510 pounds before I'm encumbered.
I can carry 600.
Jesus criminy.
Do we all have empowered build?
I'm just large.
No, I got a
Well,
book bag and I can only carry
Wolfkin's-
255. You kidding me?
Oh,
Mhm.
Wolfkins
I'm
count as
technically
large
a medium
creatures in
creature,
a medium.
but I got powerful build, which I thought would only be useful if I was pushing or pulling something. Never for inventory, but here we are.
So because I forget how many rounds the battle was, I rolled for the arrows. So you guys can find a total of 41 arrows on all 10 bodies.
Who's going to be our archer?
I'm mainly looking for arrows for either resale or meltdown.
I can only use bolts because I have a crossbow.
Is Buckles the only archer?
Yeah.
What is the arrowheads made of?
All of the arrowheads seem to be made of stone.
Stone? Fuck.
So you can't melt them down.
Okay.
You can melt them down if you throw them in lava.
Well, I jumped in it and it worked for me last time, so.
Can jet fuel melt these arrowheads?
Yes.
I'll just take the leather armor and that'll be it.
Okay, cool.
There's no.
Throw that into your inventory.
Yeah, well, there wouldn't be anyway. None of. Yeah, these were all leather anyway.
I'll just carry all the arrows. I think I only have stone tipped arrows anyway.
Badger is in search for heavy armor.
Let me type something up real fast, just a second.
Man, too bad I am not an arcane archer. It would be nice to have that many arrows. Anyone got 10 spare arrows? Because I want to have 69 arrows.
Sorry.
There you go, guys.
I
don't know
assume
why
only
he
have
said
one
it,
in me.
But that's the total weapons, armor, all the surface level stuff that you can get.
Nice.
Short swords
So
are
divvy that up however
meltable.
you feel necessary.
I guess take the magic, like, or the higher quality ones and leave the rest.
I'm gonna take as many short swords as I can carry.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna carry. I kind of want matching short swords. So
I might as well take the +1s, just in case. Unless anybody else wants dibs on those.
I don't need anything. Just put them all in my sheath of folding and call it good.
That's why you can carry 600.
Yep.
Big
Sorry, guys,
sheaf.
I was busy sniffing the sheaf of woman.
God, I haven't watched The Simpsons in a while. I love it.
I miss like Scythe being a tiny character because like I think in the other
you.
campaign I could put him in my fucking sheath of holding.
Yes, you
You
could.
could also use them as a weapon.
Yes.
That's why I was saying fuck you.
It's Ant-Man.
Nothing
That's why
quite
he's
like
a large
being
character
used
forever.
as a murder weapon against your will. Like, damn, that's weird shit, man.
You should have just beat me in strength.
That's just
Didn't
preem.
he get like a nat 20 or like a super high roll?
I think
on
I
his
know
strength?
because I crit.
Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's why
I
he
rolled
was
a nat 20. Yeah.
You know, he crit with me. As
Yeah.
as an improvised weapon.
Beautiful.
Which is a thing in Baldur's Gate. You can pick up like a gnome and then like throw him.
Or a
That's
goblin child.
Wonderful.
Suddenly I'm in fear that I'm short.
I mean,
Knife threw a goblin child over the cliff.
Just to test
that's
it out.
good.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't know what that child was thinking of doing.
Killing.
Just thinking.
Oh, they were evil. Goblin
could've-
children are evil in that game.
could've-
I swear to God.
He
They
could've
weren't
been a-
goblins. They're tieflings. Yes.
I mean, he could have been a criminal.
Oh, they
You don't know.
were. What? No, you could have thrown the goblin ones too, though.
Oh, I
That's
could
the
have.
goblin
We
king, yeah.
murdered a bunch of goblin children. Don't get me
Yes.
wrong. But their names were also 1 through 5. So
Goblin of throwing
what did we really save them from?
Oh, we
themselves.
saved other people from them actually, 'cause they were murderous little bitches.
Prevent murder by performing murder.
Murder, exactly.
Listen, it's okay to kick a child in self-defense.
I
Real
mean, I do
quick,
it all
could
the time.
Could everyone give me a perception check with
Please.
disadvantage?
Please give me people to kill. Please give me people to kill.
He said.
Give me a
disadvantage.
3.
You say that like elves are people.
You act like I'm not going to roll an 18 and a 19.
Perception check with disadvantage.
Yep.
This
Oh,
one
yeah,
was
I got
over a
plus
10.
8 to perception. Oh, first roll's a 16.
19.
Holy
Second
crap,
roll's a 1.
Slane.
16 plus
Slane.
24.
With disadvantage? My God.
Nearly a dirty 20.
You
Plus
fuckers.
8 to it. Yeah, seriously.
So here's the fun.
24.
24.
The first roll was a 1, though. Or the second roll.
You
Yeah,
guys
just
may be
a minute.
thinking,
It's at
Oh,
Wait, you rolled
disadvantage.
a 1.
Yeah,
you
you-
a 9.
That's terrible.
oof.
You rolled a disadvantage. Not
You
advantage.
lied to us, you
Oh.
fool.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Then I got a 9.
Oof.
Had your cheat
Uh,
dice
so-
on, huh?
You don't have a clue what's going on.
9.
Everyone else except for Slane doesn't notice anything. Slane,
What?
you happen to notice out of the corner of your eye, as you are searching some bodies, you hear footsteps. And you turn around to see Moira booking it away from all of this. I don't have more map, but just know
He gone.
west.
Who's Moira again?
He's
running?
previously hut.
Wait, I heard the movement of him running away or something else?
Him.
Wait, why is he
Okay,
running
so
away?
I heard him running away.
Who cares? He's a
So-
pussy.
You guys just met this guy, and he felt a connection, but then you guys murdered 10 people in front of him. He's scared as fuck.
What do you mean
wasn't
murdered? They
murdered.
attacked us.
So
That's self-defense.
I'm okay with Moira running away.
Yeah, this is
He's
not
running.
hut. I don't give a shit what you say as
Fuck-
the
fuck
DM. You're a
Moira.
liar.
Weren't we supposed to go to his village though?
Yeah.
maybe.
We know we have a heading. Let's head west. Let's head east. We have a heading.
Can
now.
we camp for the night? It is night.
Is it night?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, when you guys got here, it was basically like
So
near.
do
It's
I burn all
nighttime.
these bodies or what?
Nah.
Some of them are already like starting to light up.
Chud pulls one of the bodies over and sits on it like it's a log.
Wow.
Good, good.
Yeah, Moira probably should leave.
Yeah, after I
Honestly,
trampled him.
Yeah.
Or rather, Valmog.
If he was meant
Like a
he'll come
beanbag
back. If he was
pillow.
meant to be, he'll come back. If not,
No,
oops,
he
another
probably-
dead boyfriend.
He probably just needs to throw up in like the bushes or something. That was a lot of violence.
That'll be
That's true.
fine.
All of these ash bushes.
I have 16 AC now. We're fine.
In fact,
Okay. Yeah. No. I'll make a fire and I'll set up camp. I'll stack the bodies over in the corner.
can I use the studded leather to create fucking what are the canopy beds?
Like a cot?
No,
Making
hammock.
A hammock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
I'm,
making a
I'm
hammock
making
out of-
hammocks in the trees so that way
That
we
worked for
ain't
me
got to
too.
worry about random like attacks.
So
But bears can climb trees.
Yeah, but other things can't and most things can't.
No,
So-
a lot of things.
I'd argue most things can.
how many
It's like a lot of things. A lot more things that can climb.
Are there
a
more
lot things that
things-
can climb trees than can't climb
Are there
trees.
more things on the ground than there are on the air?
Just in terms of ants alone, which makes up like a
Oh my god, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
but
making a
ants can climb trees.
I'm making a hammock and I'm making one for Badger. All of you can kiss my ass.
Can I get a
So-
hammock?
How many?
No, you
pieces of
defiled
studded
my
leather armor
grace.
do you have?
Huh?
How many pieces of studded leather armor did you take?
Well, I took one, but we're in the same area, so there's still 10.
Reason that I ask is to make a hammock that can hold you, you're gonna need to cut up one of the pieces of armor.
No, just
For
cut up
any
my-
creatures that are large, you will need to cut up two.
Chad, just cut up my old leather armor that I threw on the ground.
This
Why?
turned
Do
into
you need a
artisan
bed
craft
to you
real
need
fast.
a hammock as well?
Yeah,
No.
yeah, I do.
Oh, for a bunch of people that were trash talking me 10 seconds ago, now everybody wants hammocks.
Oh, I don't want a hammock. I'm giving you the leather armor to cut up.
Oh, well, fuck you anyway.
Oh, well, I'm taking it back then.
That's fine, I'll just rob the other people. Wait, okay, so I'll use the stuff that's in the area. I picked up one, right? We're counting that as one.
Yeah, you picked up the one.
So I'm gonna keep the one in my inventory. So I need one for me. Who's larger that needs one?
I believe Badger, Arius, and Slain all count as large, if I'm not mistaken.
So Badger I know wants
I
one.
count as medium for all purposes except for pushing, pulling, and carrying capacity.
One big hammock.
Oh, we can all share.
One big hammock.
Lay down your head next to me, one big bed.
I'm
Yeah, if
imagining a
you-
Backstreet Boys music video. There's a lot of white fabric and feathers in the air for some reason.
So I'm ripping up 6 of these bitches.
Well, I'm wearing one of them.
Yeah, but you're wearing a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even bothering with the +1s. There should be plenty. There should still be 3.
Yeah, I'll say with 6 total pieces of leather armor, you can make a hammock that will house all of you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be hammock buddies.
So I
Remember,
take
Badgers
it then
doesn't wear pants.
you're using the 5 studded leather armor and also Buckle's old leather armor then?
No, he took it back
Way
after I
too
told him
early.
no.
No, no, you can have it. You can have it. It'll spare material.
Is it a normal one or is it a +1?
It's normal.
Did you pick up one of the
Just regular
+1s?
leather armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yeah, that should
I
be
also
good
got-
on just the on the normal stuff.
Yeah, I got a magic set from that one trading area, and then I found another one on the ground, just conveniently.
Yep.
Woo! Hammock buddies.
Cool. Then I'll say you use all 5 of the regular studded leather armor in addition to Buckle's just regular leather armor to make a big hammock that can house all of you for the night.
Can I also pull all these bodies away to like the left corner or something?
Oh yeah. Can do that.
I want-
Arius will give you a hand.
I want
Like
every.
making a body
I want
pile.
every. Here, I'll drag this bitch. Nyeh.
Arius is just holding on to the other leg. Praise be to Moog. May
there's
they
still
find
2
their place in
more,
extra
yep.
special heaven.
And then 2 more here.
I'm getting it.
I know. I'm just being cautious because I fucking know you. You'll be like, oh, they race up and attack you.
Where's the
There
10th
was
one?
20 elves hiding behind this one tree. They were all stacked on each
There were
other.
20 elves under this dead body.
There's just
I believe
Smurf
you.
Village behind the tree.
Hold on. Is it under one of you guys? Where the fuck?
What are you
There should
looking
be
for?
I think.
Maybe you
Let's
missed.
fought 10 enemies.
Wait, wasn't there one
Sorry,
under
I was
Zool?
hungry.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, so
Badger
in
was
this
eating
campaign,
more.
you're fine with eating people.
Yeah.
Yes.
Badger needed
Yeah,
a snack.
there was 5. No, didn't one of them run away?
Oh yeah, one of them did.
Oh,
One of them tried to, but you guys, Buckles accidentally killed him with his power word pain.
I'm gonna say that it's the one that burned so severely at the beginning. It's just ash, you know?
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
I ate that one.
Yeah, I hated one too, but I remember somebody wouldn't let me exact my revenge. Thank you.
No,
That was a
8.
different fight.
I will never forgive
Was
you.
that the same fight?
No, that was this fight.
I'll never forgive you. I'll never
Yeah.
forgive
Yeah,
you.
you should have killed him quicker.
I will drive down there. I swear to God.
Down?
Down, up, left, right. I'll go circumnavigate the fucking globe, bitch.
Down is relevant.
So, for mechanical reasons, I need to ask, what are you guys doing tonight?
Watch.
I understand you're making a hammock to sleep in. Are you doing guard watches? Are you all going to sleep?
I say we
of
sleep
course,
in
that's
Oh yeah,
shifts.
we probably shouldn't all just hit the hay.
Or you know what? Hey, wait.
Um,
Zula's made of fire, right?
Yes.
he's gonna be our
and
campfire.
He can be our
Yeah, he-
campfire and our lookout.
Just as a reminder, he only lasts 10 minutes, I believe.
Oh.
I think it's an hour.
Might be an hour.
I think
Either
it's
way,
wild
it's gonna only last for a certain amount of time.
Yeah, and he also
Well-
is not a good. He's not. That is not his skill set.
Correct.
Fair.
His skill set is throwing up on people.
Well,
Yeah,
that could.
manifest
Really good
for
at it.
1 hour.
It's the same as a
Uh,
wild shape.
Well, Lamont can keep an eye out, right? Maybe.
I'll take first shift. Ree.
here.
yeah, I mean, are we doing
I'll take
group
my first
shifts?
shift. Yeah, group shift. I'll take first shift with Chud.
Yeah. Don't even remember my name either. Hmm.
I'll be honest. I really wanted to make sure because I have really good perception.
Oh, I was
And
gonna.
I'll be honest. I'm fairly certain you don't.
I have expertise in perception.
My perception is, if I can find
I'll
it.
tell you what it It's a +2.
That's not bad. My rolls are
That's
shit
what we
today,
do.
though, so you might be onto something about that.
Mine's +8, so
It's
I don't know. I don't know if 8's bigger than 2, but
not about who's bigger. It's about shut up.
okay. So sometimes it's kind of.
It's about shut up. I said it's about shut up.
Okay. Sorry.
Sorry.
So, to retain the benefits of a long rest, I'm going to say that regardless who takes watch, you are going to need at least, I'm going to say 4 hours of uninterrupted sleep. So, we're going to need basically a couple different shifts. Let me
Yeah.
do the math, figure out how
Three is
many
usually
exactly we
normal.
need.
I feel like there should be 2.
Yeah.
Like 2 hours sounds about right for a shift.
Elves get for
So-
elves it's 4. For humanoids, I think it's 8 or 6.
Yeah, so a long rest for humanoids is 8. For elves, it's 4. I am mostly just saying for this situation right now. Let's see.
Run your checks, bitch. My body's ready. My rolls aren't.
Body is.
So
Bryce,
we're
are
gonna
you
say
doing checks
it's-
or are you just going around me?
I'm just going around you.
Okay.
I move my mouse when I'm thinking.
Beyblade, let it rip.
So you guys can basically sleep as long as you want. It's gonna be about 8 hours till daylight. So I'm gonna need at least, I'm gonna say 4 shifts.
1.
2.
2.
3.
No, you're with me. You're 1.
Oh, I forgot there's 5 of us. I'm not used to Badger
Yeah.
being here.
So Slain and Shud are on the first one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Who's taking the second?
Either Lepus or.
That's someone. Either
Yeah, I'll
me
take
or
second.
someone else. It doesn't matter.
I got good perception. I'll take second.
Okay. Who's taking the third?
Oh,
Either, I guess.
Still in Badger.
And then the fourth will go to
Wait, no.
Sil.
Oh God.
We can't keep doubling up. We're not gonna have enough people.
We had an extra person.
Yeah, one shift can be
I wouldn't
doubled.
trust him
but-
to watch.
Hang on. What is Zool's perception like?
Zul, we've made this clear. Zul can't be watching.
I know, but if he's
Not-
with you, would
I
it
don't
be?
need someone with me.
Then why are you with me?
I'm going because you need me to.
I don't need shit.
Also, Zool would disappear halfway through
Yeah,
because he only lasts
This
for
is
an
gonna
hour.
be good. I can go alone. That's also an option.
Yeah.
Too late. I guess I'm with you.
And my perception isn't bad either.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I don't think any of you have bad perception. Some is
Oh,
obviously better
sorry,
than others.
Did you ask for a perception roll? My roommate
No.
knocked on my door and tried
No,
to.
you guys are
was
figuring
asking me
out.
something.
No, we're just
You guys
talking
are
about
figuring out
perception.
rest shifts.
My perception's actually pretty good. It's a +8.
How the fuck is everybody else's perception so high?
We're both wisdom casters.
Yep.
Yes, I'm wise, bitch.
I mean, my wisdom's +0, but I have a +6 in it.
Yeah, just because you're fucking crazy.
Do you have double proficiency?
I have expertise.
Yes, so yes, he does.
It's
I
also
don't have expertise
nighttime.
in
Don't
anything.
the
Because you're not an
Buckles
expert.
didn't say that.
Buckles did say that.
don't
That's
some
true.
of us have extra perception because it's nighttime, or some of us are disadvantaged?
Yep. So anyone who has dark vision will have a regular perception roll during their shift.
Oh.
Anyone who does not will have disadvantage.
So basically, all the furry races, because everyone gave them dark vision. I
Well,
have dark vision.
I
don't know
also
why
have
my
one because of
species
my
are-
eye.
Yep.
At least in my one eye, I do.
You get half advantage.
Half advantage,
No,
yeah, I was gonna
I'm
say.
Half an advantage.
Half advantage.
It means you roll twice and you.
Yeah,
take
but it's
the
my
advantage.
dominant eye, so it's more like 75% advantage.
I'm gonna.
Yes, with
knock
only
that
one
down.
good working eye in real life, it's your dominant eye is your 100% eye.
For balancing reasons, you're going to make the roll with advantage and then take 66% of that roll. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, it's the worst.
Oh yeah, let's roll percentile dice for perception.
Hooray! No.
Slane, do you have disadvantage on that?
Oh, good. The rug I got was the paper sound.
Good, good.
Still just came on his run.
Yeah.
Does
I
Slane
mean,
have
who hasn't?
disadvantage?
I don't.
He's
think
the only
Slane
one I
has dark
don't know
vision.
about.
No, I'm not seeing dark vision on his character sheet, so he would have disadvantage.
Is he even there? He could just answer the question. Slane!
Maybe,
Or no?
maybe he pooping.
He got tired of my shit, so he had to go take a shit.
He fell asleep on his first watch.
Fucking bitch.
It's-
No.
Double disadvantage.
Double disadvantage. Of course.
Cool. Then, in that case, we are going to jump into bed together.
Mhm.
And we're going to get started on that rest and the watches if no one else has anything to do prior to going to bed.
Slane started a fire. I don't know if that helps.
Yeah, for as long as you guys tend that fire, that will help.
I'm assuming he said it like here-ish where I am.
I would figure in
Oh.
the sort of clearing there.
I only say that because I don't know if like within a certain area it might be easier for him to see stuff if that comes into play.
Do I lose concentration on a spell if I go to sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably. Can you study for a math test when you're asleep? If we can answer that question, then.
I
I
can.
was called away. I'm back.
I
Oh,
don't.
there you
That's
are.
fine.
Do we do first rolls?
Yeah,
not
pretty.
yet.
Okay, never mind.
I was just wanting to check. Does anyone have anything else that needs to be done? There's the light from the fire. Does anyone else have anything that needs to be done prior to going to bed?
You know, I could set a bunch of ball bearings around the camp.
That's a good way of distracting me. Yes, I'll be looking
I
for
heard.
them.
When we stacked the bodies, I'm gonna go ahead and say we also made sure to.
You made sure they're burned.
I wasn't gonna say burned. I was gonna say like destruction of their brain, just in case
Don't-
zombies become
Wow.
a thing.
My
Don't
goodness.
I don't
Like-
think they need their brain.
Phase
But
zombie.
before you
To be a
destroy them,
zombie.
I'm just wondering if, as a neutral good, I can just use my animate dead.
Also,
spell.
don't wow
we
me,
have a
Bryce. I
dead
know
elf
you're fucking
guardian?
shit, and you'll bring him back to life
I
to
was
fucking
I was
haunt
thinking the
us.
same thing, to be honest. That's why I was like, I hope they burn
Yeah.
in the fire.
Don't give me that wow shit.
They're gonna come back as
Wow.
quiet zombies.
Wow.
Well,
You're allowed to, Slain.
someone cast fireball. Go ahead.
I can light a fire. Could it be
I
the
mean, we
last
have one
thing
burning.
that could it be the last thing that Zool does before he goes away? Just coughs up a bunch of fire on their shit.
Or we could
Yeah.
just tie them all
I'll say you
together.
can.
That'd be
before you
funny.
do, though, Arius, you said you wanted to try something?
No, I was just like, if I use animate dead on it, which is a spell I do have prepared for some reason.
No.
I think I clicked on it by accident.
Listen,
That
That
raising
doesn't
the
count
dead-
as.
raising
I
the
sew
dead's
them
not
ass to
evil,
mouth.
it's-
I'm neutral good, okay?
Gosh,
Raising the
damn,
dead is
Zool.
neutral good at worst.
Well, that was almost military.
Do you know how many economic problems we could solve if we just animated the dead? They don't have souls.
Well, he just kind of
We
burned them,
already
so it's a little
demonstrated
late
know they
for
went to
even
heaven or
discussion of
hell.
this issue.
Oh,
Bear
they're
in
already on
mind,
fire as I'm making my case, aren't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
technically, considering that they're dead, then mechanically speaking, they're prone, so you would have advantage.
I mean, if he's
They
already
all
lit them on
Not that it's
fire as I
necessary,
was
but-
talking, then I assume I can't.
I bring
that.
questions to the group that nobody else would think.
We could
Yep.
fix global warming if half of the population was okay with eating bugs.
Well, that's fine. We
True.
killed all them,
Ew.
so that's 9 less mouths to feed.
No, but imagine just turning bugs into like protein powder.
See,
I'd be
hear-
totally
Yeah.
okay with it.
No,
as long as
Yeah, no,
basically,
I
it's
could
yeah.
totally, no, imagine you just kind of just eat it.
Bro, you season that with some steak
want my
sauce, I'm
steak,
eating
I'm
it,
sorry.
bitch.
Yeah,
I'm sure
same.
they could make bug steak.
but
Looks
but
Yeah, fuck
hear-
that. I
hear
need my
me
cow.
out. What if we just kill anyone who's eating the bugs?
Have
That's
you
half
never
the
had a
population.
rad roach steak?
All right, Thanos.
Listen, if we just kill the
Instead of
half-
killing the
Yeah,
instead of
Exactly.
killing the population, he doubles the amount of bugs.
No, but the actual bullshit thing I'm gonna do,
It just
controlling
allows
the
the
dead
rest
was a
to be
joke.
overwhelmed.
Listen,
Yeah.
instead of
exactly.
eating,
Are there
I've
any
solved
large-
global hunger by creating more bugs.
Are there any large stones in this forest?
In my pants.
Give.
I said large,
Bad.
not like bro size.
Oh, Buckles will step up then.
Ooh.
Sorry, I meant
Uh,
boulders.
What do you think is in the sheath of holding right now?
Large stones. I'll say you
Fine,
can
Buckle.
find some around here, especially now that the trees are mostly burnt down.
Like bear sized.
No, I just have a boulder-sized kidney stone that I'm trying to pass. That's all.
That
Yeah.
explains the yelling in your sleep.
I'll say that
The,
you
oh
find.
Lord,
Yeah!
it's coming. Oh Lord,
Like, is this
it's
like
coming.
New
It's
England
coming.
forest? Like,
Basically, yeah. I'll say that you find
Okay.
2 stones that are comparable to you in size.
then for my long rest, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, I'm gonna take my first long rest. I'm just gonna lean against a stone and then.
Bitch,
fall
I
into
made
it,
us
okay,
a
melts
thing!
stone.
Not gonna use the hammock. that
I
was
made a
for
hammock! You requested it!
Well, you didn't want to
Guys.
use it. You just wanted to know if you could make it.
No, I want to take first watch, meld it into a stone so they can't see me.
But now,
Oh.
You are on 4th.
yeah, you're like way
Yeah,
down
okay.
there.
I thought you guys said it was first watch, which I clearly was misheard.
No, you're
First
fourth.
watch is Slain and Chud.
Oh, should I roll
But
that?
I'm not
Oh,
going to cast
we
that
burnt
spell,
the
but I
body.
also kind of want to. Can I do first watch instead? Because then I got the spell slot back after. And they're not going to notice me in a
Alright, can we
stone.
please move on? Like, I'm falling asleep over here. Like,
Fair. I'll climb in the hammock and go to sleep.
There we go. Thank you.
Cool. Chud and Slain, go ahead and give me perception checks. If you do not have dark vision, make it with disadvantage.
20. Look at that.
Fuck yeah.
Damn.
See, I didn't need
Nice
your
on
ass.
both of it.
So you
You-
guys.
Neither
Very
of you
perceptive.
guys actually see any enemies or anything around. I'm gonna die because I'm choking on corn pudding. You
Corn
do
pudding?
find more of those footprints that you had found earlier, definitely indicating that they came from the east.
I will pass word on to the second shift and let them know
I
to
crawl into one
specifically
big bed.
eye that location.
I crawl into the sheath of holding
Mm-hmm.
and go to sleep.
Are you gonna go on watch with me?
No, oh, can I? In the sheath of
You're gonna be asleep.
I'm in the bed.
She's
Crawls into the sheath and then into the hammock. He's double
Just
sheathed.
as a reminder, similar to the bag of holding, the sheath of holding, you also cannot breathe in.
I can survive with the musk.
Well, you know what? You just like poke your head out like a fucking kangaroo
I
and
do
you're good.
like it that the musk is what's overpowering, not that the lack of oxygen.
Yeah, exactly. There is actually oxygen in there. It's just
and you're
not
holding
clean
your breath
oxygen.
too. That's quite impressive.
I love this. But yes, I don't actually. Let's go to sleep. Nighttime.
Night.
Cool. Lepus, you are on second watch. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Again, disadvantage if you don't have dark vision. But I think you do.
Yeah, he does. We all do. Who are you kidding?
Not
So we
me.
get it.
Slane doesn't.
I'm a furball though. I'm not a furry.
Oh, that's right.
Still managed to roll 20 though.
Yeah, that's my life. That's just my life.
Literally my dice.
Cool. On an 18, you do not hear anything out of the ordinary. You do see a few little forest critters kind of exploring the area now that the fires have seemed to die down, at least in this portion. You see a couple squirrels, things like that, running by you.
Nothing exciting.
No news is good news sometimes. And we will move on to our third watch. Badger, go ahead and give me a perception.
Yeah, that tracks.
On an 8, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You also don't hear anything out of the ordinary. You start to drift off a little bit during the latter half of your watch. Luckily, you
Gotcha.
wake up just as Arius is about to take over, and nothing happens.
Yay.
So, not exactly a great watch, but, you know, you didn't die during it.
Well, I mean, it's common for me to roll under a 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, third shift we pretty much just all assumed we'd die.
Yeah.
And
As
last but
is
not
with
least,
third shift people.
as the night
I like
is
third
coming
shift.
to an end, I will need a perception.
Honestly, I'm a night
from
person. I
Arius.
prefer third shift.
Rolling perception. I'm good at. But
7.
the dice have been unkind tonight. Oh, they weren't unkind this time. A 24.
24. Similar to the first two shifts, you see some forest critters scampering throughout the area. You see the footprints, and something that you notice about them now that you've kind of uncovered more underneath the ash is that they seem to be very deliberate, in that this was a sort of formation. It wasn't just random people going to a random attack position. So
Oh.
it's likely, and I'll say on a 24 you can infer this much, it's likely that someone or something pre-prepared this attack. It wasn't just out of nowhere.
What if Moro is a dirty little traitor?
He did run away. And he didn't fight. That would explain why he doesn't fight. He's not a coward, but he is a cow.
Heard.
The
Turd.
fire goes out during the fourth shift.
Ah, and there was lightning apparently.
As the sun comes up over the horizon, you all experience the benefits of a long rest. So
Woo!
go ahead and do that. Spells
So-
recovered, health recovered.
What is that
I
one?
slightly changed my prepared spell list. So many fucking cleric spells, though, are goddamn concentration spells.
Yeah.
Same with Paladin.
I'm over here just looking at 4th level druid spells. So excited for the next level.
I'm not there yet. We're
Up
all only on level
bright and
6,
early
right?
in the morning, after having slept within the albeit destroyed, but still the nature of the Feywild, you all feel a surge of power. And unfortunately, you're not going to level up here, but what you do feel is that your special spells
Dun dun.
are imbibed with more of that Feywild magic that they were imbibed with last time, and they are all becoming stronger again.
Ooh.
Now, this is a fun upgrade. I think you guys are going to like this one. Most of it's just bumping up damage, but, you know.
I still have not used this yet.
I know you haven't.
Every time
I
I
just
think
wanna
I do, I'm
reiterate-
going to. Somebody's in the way.
I would just like to reiterate, using it is not going to affect you negatively later on, I promise. This is just a cool mechanic that I wanted to add.
I know.
So please feel free to use it.
I'm just gonna piss you off by never using it.
Hey, if you don't want to use it, that's totally fine. I'm gonna.
I'm only going to use mine in the most horrifying ways possible. You gave me the
Yeah.
ability to turn things to stone.
No, every
I
time
use
I'm
mine a
ready to
lot.
use it, somebody.
Buckles just went head go split.
Yeah, pretty much.
You gotta be true to your alignment, or it's not fair.
Which is kind of why I gave you the flesh to stone, because it's not violent. It's not killing anyone really. So like,
Ask Ida from the Owl House how she feels about this ability.
yeah, exactly.
Listen, they're not dead, but when you push that statue over and parts start breaking off, then
But what happens if you glue
But
the
then it's just
statue
a
back
broken
up with like
statue.
little pieces of stone replacing it? That doesn't work, and it's as horrifying as it should be.
So let's get to these upgrades, fellas. We're gonna start with Chud.
Yo,
Your
what
thing-
kind of power armor?
No. Your special spell is becoming powerful. You ain't getting shit for anything.
Never
Um,
mind. Never mind.
give him
it a
obsidian power
reference?
armor.
No. Maybe later, but no. Your whirlwind spell is increasing in damage. It's going from 12d6 to 12d8.
Ooh, I don't know about this because I've never used it.
Mhm. But it's there for whenever you're ready.
Well, people need to get the fuck out my way.
Arius. Let's see.
I was gonna use it on the
Your-
one bitch, but then fucking he came in and killed her.
Your flesh to stone, first off, no longer requires 3 failed con saves. It requires only 2.
Question just mechanically, can I make it take more con saves if I want to?
Can I make it 2 consensual saves and 1 non-consensual?
Like, I know it only takes 2 now, but can I, like, stretch it out for 3? Can I edge this shit?
I'll say that you can if you succeed on an Arcana check first.
Ooh, I'm so good at Arcana checks. I'm not. I'm very bad at Arcana checks.
It's a low DC. It's only a DC 10 since it's a spell that's basically ingrained in you, but still. Either way, that's the upgrade that you're getting. In addition to that, just because yours doesn't do damage, so I want to buff it a little bit more. You, and this might be a little game breaking, but that's fine. We'll fix it in post. You can now target 2 creatures at once with it.
So do I have to grab them physically with both hands?
No. You can basically.
Grab him with them big old
grab-
meat claws, boy.
Well, I mean, it's a ranged spell anyway, so you don't need to grab it all.
Oh, this whole time I was thinking I had to, like, physically grab them.
No.
Firmly
Yeah, it's got a
grasp
range
it.
of 60 feet. So
Easy
there's that.
feet.
I've updated your character sheet. Please do not. Buckles. Let's see. Your power word pain. That is going to get a buff to the damage. It is now going to do 6
Bro, does this
D10.
spell have abs now?
Ooh.
instead of 4.
I like that.
I'm going to say there is going to be an effect added. Let me type it up real fast before I tell you.
Don't worry, I'm staring at the page.
Your updates are real time, unfortunately.
Alright, I gotta remember, this does a lot of damage, so I don't accidentally just kill someone again.
Yep. So the new effect that you can also have is, alternatively to doing 6d10 and having that, basically the actual use of Power Word Pain, you can instead deal 10d10 damage, and the crippling pain will only last for 1 turn.
Okay. I like that.
So that has been officially updated. Badger.
Hmm?
Let's see here. You're gonna like this one. This is an upgrade that I've been waiting to give you for a little while. Currently,
spell now
your
kicks
Hellish
kid.
Rebuke, which already does a lot of damage, can only
Yeah.
be used as a reaction to taking damage.
Yeah.
Now, you have the option. Well, actually, let me type it up real quick.
Oh, that's it.
Okay, now you are able to instead cast it as an action, but it will only deal 8d10 fire damage. So, a small nerf to the damage, but you can use it anytime you want.
I like that. May come in handy for emergencies.
Mm-hmm. And last but not least, Mr. Slane, your delayed blast fireball is going to also grow in damage. Instead of 12d8, it is now going to do 12d10.
Ooh. Also, I just
Uh,
posted something in general.
Lots of damage.
12d10, you said?
Yep. That's fun. Fortnite and Jujutsu Kaisen. I
Yep.
like it. Let me edit this.
I had the
Dude.
fireball.
Yeah, I think the description was fixed, but I was just making sure the damage calculator was also fixed.
I
Fixed
just
as in
edited it.
rigged.
Cool. So we all should be good. Those are all upgraded, so that's always fun. And that's all. Now you guys can do what you want.
Oh, yeah.
I say we head away from the tracks.
Let's continue on.
Well, that's the thing. Our destination was to his camp, so we don't really have a destination now.
I mean, maybe he'll be there waiting for us.
But we don't know which
I wish
direction
we
it
had
is.
one alive.
Yeah, you do.
We do?
He said it was to the southeast.
Well,
But
let's
do
check
we
it out.
believe that there is anything that way? I mean, fuck it. I guess we don't really have any other options.
I say let's head east. Follow the foot tracks.
I don't.
You don't want to know where these guys are coming from?
I don't want to run into a consort of these bitches.
What if
We
they have
just
more?
took
I mean,
care
but
of
they
a
came. They
consort.
came for us.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and they were organized in a field that isn't their area. Imagine how organized they're
Yeah,
going to
that's-
be where they are.
Let's
Listen,
go kick the shit out of them and ask
Yeah.
who to set them up for this.
organization and cover only last until a
Okay,
bunch of
Chad, you can
fireballs
stay in
come
the back.
So they don't expect people to. Actually, can I make an insight roll that I'm actually good as to know, like, if ambushing, like, based on how these people fought, like, can I pull a little bit of bullshit, Bryce? If I'm allowed.
That depends. What exactly are you trying to
You
insight
said
about?
earlier that I had insight that they had planned for this attack and they had set it up.
Yep.
I'm trying to determine from how the fight went and, like, talking with everyone, if that, hey, do the ambush hunters expect an ambusher to be attacked themselves, or do they? Seems like they want to set up the fight on their own terms, like they did before. We bring the fight to them. Is that a good idea? That's what I'm rolling insight on.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me an insight check. And fuck it, I'm gonna let you do it with advantage.
Okay. I was about to
Because
say,
you got that
can you guys
information
all
last
blow
time.
into your microphone and pretend you're blowing on my dice? I'm holding them up to the speaker.
There you
I appreciate
Hold on,
the
where's my-
effort, but all I saw were like some of the screens turn green and none of the whooshing sound comes
Hold on,
through.
Phil. Let me
Whoosh.
get my Let me get my canned air.
Oh,
I'm holding
God.
it.
It's untainted and premium.
I wasn't actually gonna play the canned air into the microphone. That would hurt some people's ears.
I was holding the dice up to my headphone and holding one out there, expecting
Oh,
a loud whooshing sound.
Here, I got you. I'll blow on it.
Thank you, Peter.
I hate everything
I
that
hate
you
that.
stand for.
Well, that's not going to be bad because the first roll is an 18. Do y'all want to know what the second roll is?
Oh,
Do you want to know what
Yeah.
that fart did?
Yeah.
that one.
It's 20.
Of course it is.
And my insight is an 8.
Cool.
Because nat 20s technically don't count towards skill checks.
But
If you play rules as written, but no one ever fucking does when it comes to nat 20s.
no,
28.
we honor almost all nat 20s here. Just
Suck
like
it for
we honor nat-
farting on that dice.
Except when they happen in initiative order.
Mm-hmm. Okay, with that nat 20, first and foremost, the insight that you are going to understand, just based on the way that they were attacking, is that yes, they would prefer to be the ones in control of the situation. They are always going to want their targets to fight on their terms. 100%. You also get this with the nat 20 insight. That's pretty much all the information that there was to give. But on a nat 20, I will also say that if this league of whatever they are, these stealthy rangers and melee artists, if they could spare just 10 of their men for one mission against a few, small-time spellcasters and fighter, then it's probably a big fucking battalion of people that can spare that many men for a single mission. So
Like
you
I
would
had
know
said.
that going up against them on your terms is 100% going to be better than them ambushing you. However, you might be walking into a crowd.
I relay this, what you just said, to everyone else to me. And I also say, how about we draw them into an ambush?
Let's go kill them all.
Can anyone here make stuff that looks like us? Maybe sitting by a nice hammock in the morning?
I have
Some bodies stacked off to the side, eating breakfast, thinking that nothing's wrong in the world?
I mean, if we got like enough grass cover, I can just set 1,000 ball bearings, and if they run through it, they just slip and fall.
It's going to be like an episode of Scooby-Doo.
Can we track one
I can hear
down?
the sound effect.
If we can get one without being noticed, we can figure out what we're up against.
I mean, there's probably a lot of these guys, if only like
Okay, hear me
10
out.
or
If they were
so
trying
shows
to kill us, if this was their attempt at trying to kill us, I'm not too worried about the rest of them. I think we can take them.
That was their attempt with 10 people.
Badger already starts down the path.
Badger, like, maybe we don't go to them right away, like you said, in the ambush attack. We get one alive, then we get some more information about them.
I
We
came
could-
here to fuck shit up.
You know, guys,
There's
we could also do a
And I want to fuck shit up too, but just in smaller steps.
If we have enough oil or flammable liquids, we can draw them into a field and just burn the field.
Ooh, that's true.
Badger is a Hell Knight.
See, we can literally pull a Braveheart.
So I will run into battle solo on my horse if I have
Hell
to.
Knight sounds less like a Braveheart and more like a Highlander.
There can only be one. Let's go fucking kill him.
Sean Connery plays a Spaniard and does nothing about his accent.
Wonderful.
Sounds good. Buckles is a rogue, so he can set traps.
So in that case, this is a very important question that I have to ask you guys. Are you setting traps here where you stand? Are you going along the path anymore? Where are you doing all this?
Arius raises a hand and says, "How about we put it to a vote?"
Badger takes a nap
say
on his
we-
horse.
So one abstaining. I say we lay traps. Maybe take. Oh well, the corpses are all on fire, aren't they?
They were burned last night, so they are now.
Yeah, they're.
ash.
Well, it takes more than a night to burn some corpses, so they're all probably still slightly on fire. Actually, how long does it take to burn a corpse? I guess it's a matter of BTUs. I
What the
digress.
fuck?
Ren would know
Past
the answer to this
art.
question.
We can't really set a trap if we don't even know if they're gonna show up.
Is anyone even coming? Like, that's what I mean. Like, no, like, we just killed all these guys.
Someone's
Yeah.
coming to look for them at some point.
If we can find where they came from, I think that's good information to have.
Yeah, but we shouldn't just run in. We should assess the situation a little bit
Well, let's pass
before.
that trace it.
Waiting around
Let's do
here
it
while
stealthily,
at.
but let's follow their tracks.
Quick question: is there still a plume of smoke coming up from the burning bodies or burnt bodies, cindering fire on top of bones?
No, considering it was a magical fire, I'm gonna say it burned brighter than a normal fire would, and the bodies have basically disintegrated. The smoke is gone. There's still, of
Arius
course, this ashen forest around you and
Cantrips
flames
create
ahead.
bonfire on top of where the bodies are. It says, as the smoke rises up, I think they'll probably come looking for that.
Cool.
10
I
people
think we should
missing. They're going to
follow
come
the
here.
direction that we know they came from.
I mean, we could, but we're probably going to run into them on the way. So, like, going a little
That's
forward
fine.
and then laying a trap.
I want to go. I want to go and do. So I think we should go and do.
We can go and do.
So it sounds to me, if you guys are still doing a vote, it sounds to me like one for stay, one for go. If you're not doing a vote, that's totally fine too.
Oh no, Badger was still for go. He's just falling asleep because everyone can't decide if I can get on board.
Okay, then one for stay, two for go.
Yarp.
Well,
Chud, Lepus. Sorry, Chud, Buckles, anything.
if we're staying for them to like come to us, that would probably be better because they're gonna come here first. Because well, if their guys failed, they're gonna have to recover them. Elves usually don't leave their friends behind. So, yeah.
I'm gonna give
Typically.
you one extra thing off of Arius's nat 20 that I assume he'll relay to the full party. These guys were the first wave, the first attack. So, just according to that, you would know that these guys were expendable. So, it's... I'll just give this to you straight up. It's unlikely that they're gonna come looking for them. Hopefully that'll help the decision. a
Wow,
little
these
bit.
guys are.
But it has been long
Cold.
enough that well, if these guys were expendable, then they probably already assumed they failed. Because
And
usually,
that's all that really matters is that they're probably not coming to check on them.
Okay,
So
is there
then-
anywhere else to go? Are we just gonna, like, is the camp the only way, or what are our options?
Basically, there's three options. You can go west and return from where you came already, where, you know, the inn and the shops and things like that were. You can stay here, set up traps in this camp, basically make it a temporary base, or you can head east where the footprints led from.
So there's
And the
only one
direction
real
of this
option.
village,
Yeah.
which is the same direction.
Just We're obviously not gonna just come back from where we came from. And we found out these guys are expendable. No one's gonna come for look. There's no point in staying here.
Let's
So
just
we only
fuck
got one
off in
option.
another direction entirely.
Just go.
Fuck you, DM. We don't
bye.
play by your
Wow.
rules.
We're going north. There's
Cool.
where there's nothing.
If you guys go north or south, you come across a giant ravine with no way to get across.
The ravine just
I think the ravine is fake like that smoke, so I jump in.
Okay, you fall and you take 100 d20 damage.
100.
No, but really,
No, I don't. No, I don't.
to get this progressing
No.
forward, it sounds like you guys are going to move east. If I am wrong about that, stop me.
I guess.
I'm up for anything. Kill him.
Sorry.
Leave him.
To be clear, I'm not trying to railroad you guys. If you want to set up camp here, I'll ride around that, but I wrote for you guys continuing east.
We should probably.
Continue east.
Well, I mean, I figured because there's just nothing else to do.
Yeah,
Badger's not gonna sit
we
still.
were already going east to begin with.
Yeah, we are long rested. We're good to go.
Cool.
I just don't trust Bryce,
That's fair.
even a little.
Dude, you're
You're
never
outvoted,
supposed to trust a DM ever.
No, never.
My goal is to throw him as many curveballs as he throws me. Fucks off south, fuck you. It's not my fault you didn't plan for it.
My goal is just to overcome the challenges he throws at us, not railroad them.
Buckles is here to kill. He doesn't know why he's here. He just knows what he has to do.
Then in
On
that
the road
case,
again.
you guys are going to continue eastward. Of course, you can come back here and visit at any point. Just for the sake of knowing, so I can put you guys in the proper place here, is there a marching order, or are you guys just kind of going?
I mean, Buckles.
I
can
say we
stay in the
approach,
back.
but we
He's
still
stealthy.
approach with caution.
Actually, wait, shit. Should the rogue be in the front to see things ahead?
I can
Rogue
do
is usually on the
survival checks
side.
and
Yeah.
perception checks. I'm a druid. I know trees.
To
Good
me, a
point.
rogue wouldn't be in the lineup. They would be off to this left or right of the group, doing
That's
their
fair.
stealth.
To intercept.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I would think I would be in the front, but I don't care if there's a particular order anyone else wants. It doesn't matter.
I'll be frontish, keeping an eye out.
I'll
doing
follow
survival and
second.
Perception checks.
Or
Yeah,
like,
I'll
side
take
to
up.
side.
I'll take as far front as you guys want me to, because I think I have the second highest HP.
Real quick, I need to fix Badger's token.
Oh,
Badger, what did you
Because-
do to your token?
what?
When
What's
it-
wrong with the token?
When you change the size to large, it now shows up as 4 spaces.
on my screen, it doesn't.
That's because you haven't dragged your token back in since you made that change.
I
dragged your
can
token to the
I
new
can move
map.
it back to medium. It's fine. I just wanted to see what my, because I am a, whatever creature.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, I was just looking, so I can change it back to medium. It's fine.
All good. I'm gonna make you tiny.
Make him a tiny boy.
Joke's on you.
He's
I'm
under
already
he's under
tiny.
5'8" now.
Oh, did you
Okay.
not want me to change it back to medium then?
No, I was just playing. You're good. I've got you as medium now, just so you fit properly on the map. But for
Okay.
carrying purposes, you're large, and
Okay.
pushing and pulling.
Gotcha.
But that said, you guys do continue on to the forest, and what was immediately around you was ashen. But as you continue on, you can see that the flames have spread, and they have sort of just continued spreading away from that tar pit. And everything immediately ahead of you, as you begin to reach the edge of the forest, is on fire.
I see
And-
nothing wrong with this. I continue onward.
Whoops.
As you reach the
Arius is
edge of
sweating
the
a
forest.
polar bear actually has the ability to do. He's like, oh no,
Really, they do?
they do.
What? Oh, it doesn't matter.
But you all reach the edge of the forest, and silhouetted against the flames, which seem to be entirely around them, you see a figure sitting cross-legged on the ground facing you with an umbrella over their head.
This is why you were researching umbrellas.
Mm-hmm. I was like, would it make sense for them to have one? I guess it would. But this creature has an umbrella over
Where's
its
my
head.
horse?
All right, Malma.
Did you use your spell slot?
A horse, a horse, a horse, of course.
Did you use your spell slot for Find Steed?
Earlier, yeah. He doesn't disappear unless he gets killed, and I gotta recast him.
Really? He's not 24 hours?
Oh, and he also got the long rest, so. Yeah, actually, Find Steed doesn't disappear after any certain amount of time, because
That's wild.
technically speaking, Find Steed is not conjuring an animal, it's just getting one to come to you and understand you,
Love that.
which is crazy to me. No
Even
time
if it
limit,
did have
it can
the
take
24
rest.
hours, I don't know if we've gone that long.
Yeah, it's
Generally,
been
like if it's a,
maybe 10
if
hours.
it's an until long rest spell, it's kind of like until you wake up.
Yeah.
You know, the next day resets.
But no, basically the only thing that would make him disappear is if he drops
Getting
0 hit
killed.
points. He did, but
Yeah.
then he was recast. So
Makes sense. Okay.
so there he is. But
There he is.
I actually wrote out this part and I completely forgot about that, so I was just kind of going off the top of my head.
Mhm.
But amidst the destruction, you see a figure silhouetted by the flames. It appears to be sitting cross-legged on the ground, an umbrella covering it from the sunlight. As those of you with a passive perception above 17 notice this creature, your gaze is suddenly met by pale lilac-colored eyes, partially covered by snow-white hair. She stands and walks toward the party, never lowering her umbrella. Slowly but surely making her way there.
It's not raining here, right? It's just
Nope. Everything's just kinda on fire. And ash.
and she's walking towards us.
Yep.
I look to the rest of the party. Is anyone else like a little like uncomfortable with this
Can I
umbrella
roll
bitch?
insight?
Can
to see
somebody
if it's hostile?
Approve.
Well,
Conjure up a
well,
wind
here's-
that can blow the umbrella inside out.
here's one thing: the people that have above the 17 persuasion passive, did they relay this to us?
Oh, I absolutely just said that out loud to everyone.
Yeah.
High wisdom score, yay! It pays off
Oh.
sometimes.
I'll roll a stealth check at least, just to kind of be sneaky.
Nope.
Nope.
Conjure
Levis
animals.
just dips off to the side.
Okay. What are you conjuring? Slane?
Giant snake. Giant constrictor snake.
Okay, cool. Let me grab that from the compendium.
And I want to summon it directly in front of us, between us and it.
Bryce, it's time for every
Oh,
DM's
Jesus.
favorite part.
Badger
when you
was
have to figure
approaching.
out grapple checks.
Yeah, no, I want it to in front of you. I don't trust this bitch.
Oh no, I didn't either. That's why I was approaching. I didn't want her approaching the party. It was all
I'm
together.
100%
Constrictor
on
snake
board.
can constrict. If it can constrict, you can wail on her. Him.
We're just beating this woman up, and we haven't even met her.
We don't even know what they're
No,
about.
this
No,
is a preventative giant snake. Thank you very much. I'm gonna walk forward a little bit.
Who else would we
Uh,
encounter in
friend?
fire?
I'm gonna have to ask you to stop approaching us. Are you? What's going on? Huh?
What's your deal?
Do you
Nods
fuck?
her head. Okay. She nods her head to the first question, doesn't reply to the second, and takes another seat on the ground, putting her hands up in the air. Well, the one hand that's not holding the umbrella. And she bears a tired but a satisfied expression. And she looks at all of you with those pale eyes, and she says, "Ah, turns out I was correct." You can
Wow.
tell by her voice that she is older, even for what appears to be a Fey-related being. And she looks directly at you, Slane, not even really paying any mind to the giant constrictor snake in front of her. She looks directly at you and says, I felt the presence of the soul of Galen. He has haunted this forest for 100 years, and only moments ago I felt the disappearance of his presence.
I described Moira.
She shakes her head, and she's still staring you down a little bit, and she says, No. He was the larger one up on top of the beanstalk.
Ah. Yeah, he tried to kill us. Tried to
Sounds
electrocute my friend. So we did what we had to do.
I thank you. And as she says that, she gives a gentle wave of her free hand, and the forest around you, flames, ash, and all, vanishes. You're now standing on just regular dirt ground. I didn't want to make a separate map, so just imagine that all of these flames are gone.
And the trees.
And the trees. Basically everything. You're back on just like flat plain.
Do I get a sense that everything around us was an illusion, or that everything was just removed? Did I roll Arcana or
Everything, you get a sense that everything around was a conjuration by her. And as she waves it away, she takes a very big sigh of relief. And she says, I had created this forest to contain him after he went mad from the loss of our village. He used to be such a bright, well-mannered young man. And her gaze kind of goes off to the distance.
Yeah, well,
She
now
wipes
he's
a tear
dead.
from her eye.
Yeah.
And
Sorry.
if anyone that would like to
Oops.
could give me an insight check.
Mine is shit.
22.
Hell yeah.
23.
Nice.
Is it just anybody?
Yep. Anyone who thinks they'd be trying to figure out what her deal is.
Very much so.
Oh, insight. Oh, never mind. You guys all rolled pretty good.
If you want to try for a nat 20, you can.
Oh, why not?
I mean, it's a free check.
Because we know how it goes.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
There you
see,
go.
I knew he would waste the 20 on the insight. It's always the checks.
Well, that's the highest that it's going to be. So, on that insight, all of you get a sense that this being doesn't seem to have the energy to lie. She seems so worn out after decades of constant unease and worry. Badger, what you notice with your nat 20 is while she's not directly saying anything about it, she's not really trying to hide it either, but she is continually glancing at the brands on the back of your guys' hands.
Can we mention the group that we fought beforehand and figure out if they came through here?
Yeah, absolutely.
What
Is that
shit's
just
it?
how you're asking it?
Oh, yeah,
Kira?
pretty much. I thought you were doing like some check or something. I didn't know.
No. She looks down at the ground and kind of gently rubs her hand over one of the footprints. And she says, yes, I can imagine that that group had come through here, but they did that before I had arrived at this location.
Do you know who they are?
Unfortunately, I do not. I'm sorry.
Do you know where they hail from?
I can only imagine that they hail from where these tracks lead back to,
Fucking
Which-
insightful.
which is, from what I have seen in my travels, the cave within the first mountain of Ishral.
First cave official.
What lies in the cave,
Sounds
or
good.
might you know?
Unfortunately, I do know what lies in the cave.
He's all but aware.
This, I'll let you guys know. The being is called a drow, basically a dark elf.
Oh.
She stands up once again, brushes some of the dust off of her pants, and she
Dusty
says,
pants.
"Unfortunately, who lives in that cave, as far as I can recall, is Kuamate."
Gesundheit.
Comb your motto. Got it.
She looks
Is
down at
that
she looks down at the ground again with those tired eyes, and she says, "Like Galen, he is one of my sons."
Oh, Galen was your
Oh.
son. Sorry.
Our bad? Think?
We killed him. So that's a bummer.
The boy needs a father figure.
Sure. So yeah, we're not from the Feywild. I'm just gonna come out and say this real quick. I don't think I have any reason to lie to you. We're not from the Feywild. We're trying to get home. I show her the brand. We don't know where these came from. Any insight you might have would be appreciated.
She looks at the brand from the distance, and she says, "I understand if the answer is no, but is there any chance I could see it a bit closer?
Yeah, totally.
My old eyes are not the best."
The snake also approaches and gets closer,
Cool.
but I'll come up and show her the brand.
She will take your hand and gently rub her own against the brand, just feeling the sort of scar-textured skin. And she will avert her gaze from you again. She doesn't seem to like eye contact, is what you're gathering.
Neither do I.
She says, "I have seen this symbol before. In fact, from what I can see from the rest of you, I have seen all of these symbols before.
Hmm.
And the last place that I saw them was within the cave."
Oh, okay. Dope. So hear me out. Your son, the other one, not Galen. Sorry. Sorry. Fuck. Is he gonna try to kill us?
Uamate secluded himself in the cave after he killed my beloved, his own father,
Ah,
in a
patricide.
fit of
Bummer.
rage.
Been there, done
So,
that. Sucks.
if you all seek him out, then he will make attempts on your life.
How do you? So we want to go home. Sounds like we have to kind of go there to figure that out. I don't want to kill your son? Question mark.
She is going to look back at the giant constrictor snake,
Yeah.
and
His friend.
she's going to say, "Please, do what you must to end his life. If you don't, it could very well mean the end of the lives of millions of Fae."
Oh, sure. Okay.
That's a lot of faith.
Stakes are high.
Okay. We'll get right on that. You're tired. Probably. Do we have a map? We don't have a map, do we? Like physically in our possession?
Can I ask this nice older lady, do you have a map?
Unfortunately, I do not, and for mechanical reasons, you guys don't either.
Yeah.
You
I pull out a
kind
piece of
of know the
parchment and a
geography.
paper. Can you
Like
draw me a map?
It seems
Please?
to mirror the material plane, but she looks at you, Arius, past the snake, and says, I would be more than happy to draw you a map if you'd prefer, or I can take you there myself.
Please take us there.
Or both. I am more than happy to do both.
I don't want to overburden. But if you could bring us, that'd be swell. Be swell. I'll be
Can
honest.
Arius like offer to pick this old ass lady up? Be like, maybe like you can draw the map while I carry you. It's like colored.
Or would you like to ride on Valmok?
You do that too.
Winnies.
No, she
Or
wants
I
to
can
surf
carry
the
you
giant
and also
snake.
ride on Valmok.
She'll address you all, and she'll say, whatever you all see fit, I am only here to help protect as many people as possible.
Is she like Mary Poppins? Can she just like float away with the fucking
Or she could
umbrella?
ride on the snake. Oh.
Surf on the
Oh,
snake.
where's Valmok?
Snake
With that
surfing, my
said-
guys.
She is going to put a firm hand on your shoulder, Slane. She's pretty tall too. I mean, dark elves are tall, so she's only maybe a foot shorter than you.
Cool,
But
another
she's
tall
going to put
fuck.
a firm hand on your shoulder and look at you with those eyes that had been tired and deep set and half lidded are now wide and very intense. And she says, please do not underestimate Kuamate. He is a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
A wise lady has spoken.
And
I
she'll
look-
take her hand off
my
your
eyes-
shoulder.
My eyes widen as well to meet hers. It's a social technique I've learned called mirroring, where you provide back the exact same that you're getting.
True.
I lived in the woods. I burned down my woods.
You clearly seem to be adept at that.
I'm quite good at it. If I'm
She
being
takes-
honest.
She takes her hand off your shoulder and places her own behind her back, and she says, and to you, Druid, I sincerely apologize for the clouds above not being a stable fighting ground. But I have kept this forest, the beanstalk, and the clouds as solid as I can for many years. And my power is wearing thin.
Honey, that was weeks ago. Don't feel bad about it.
That, unfortunately, was only a few minutes ago.
Up, down, left, right, tomato, tomato, potato.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably know. Time is weird in the Feywild.
Yeah, it's wishy-washy.
Oh god, we're gonna walk out and it's gonna be like the 2010s in the D&D
Honestly,
world.
I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
it's
When I
gonna be
was
2016 and it's gonna be like furry Donald Trump election.
the BBEG is Harambe.
We have to we have to unkill him and then erase the memory of his death and then go
Exactly.
back
Couple more
to
levels
the
and I can be
Berenstein
incarnated.
Bears timeline, not the Berenstein Bears timeline.
Dude,
I'm not
Bundle's
gonna lie
point-
to you guys. I was very set when I was first writing this campaign. I was very set on doing like a time travel thing, but then I was like, this is too complicated for my first campaign. I'm not doing this.
I forgot this was your first campaign.
Yeah, thank you. That's a compliment.
Yeah, it gets so much more complicated. Also,
Oh, yeah.
pro tip: I've learned not to try to plan advanced plot arcs out as more than general notes because the players will just destroy it all.
Oh yeah, my notes for this whole campaign is like maybe 10 to 12 lines total.
Oh yeah,
'Cause it's
no,
very
I don't
loosely
even rely on notes anymore. I'm just like, what happened last time? We're gonna work from there.
Right. So yeah, at least, you guys have kind of been just floating since we started kind of trying to figure out what the next step is and figuring out where these brands came from and what to do with them. Now you guys have an actual goal that you can strive for.
Go.
find out a
Mod
little bit more
privileges
deep plot.
Did
I don't
any of
know
that
if he
even go
knows that our
through?
server muted him.
Oh.
Honestly, I thought I was gonna unmute him, and he was still gonna be going.
Did any of that even go through?
Yes,
Oh,
it
a
did.
lot of it did. I muted
Yeah. I can just go into the other room and start screaming into your mic. That's the great thing. You can't mute me without affecting your own self.
Yeah, I'll just mute myself. We'll do this all over text. Honestly,
I will
might be
turn
a bit
off the
more
internet. I pay
organized.
for it.
I'll do it on my phone.
I think Nova just crashed into my door.
Yeah, I heard it. So yeah, you guys have an actual goal at this point. Before you start
Go.
seeking it out,
No.
is there anything more that you want to ask her, or are you just like, let's go, let's do this?
Arius hands her a pamphlet out of his bag. It's
She-
something to consider for your future.
Something that
I
You're
whisper
here
to
now,
her, it's
finding your
toilet paper.
drow, but you're gonna die someday.
something that you haven't seen happen up till this point. She actually takes the pamphlet,
I was gonna
graciously
try to make a
bows,
check for that.
and
I don't think you're
she-
gonna let me.
No. She takes the pamphlet, she graciously bows, and she actually begins to read it.
Wait, I'm sure I've seen people do that before.
No. You gave them a speech and they
have
just
you?
followed you.
That happened in like one of the first sessions.
Yeah, that group of goblins. Did you see any of them reading the pamphlet?
No, I didn't actually.
Yeah, you just kind of convinced them with your words. I'm not gonna lie. Or the
I
group
do
of
have a
kobolds,
plus
rather.
8 to persuasion.
Yeah. So she actually begins reading it. Just to see if she wants to become part of your fucking church or not. Go ahead
It's
and
not my
give
church,
me-
it's Moog's church.
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check, and it's
I
gonna be a
swear to
kind of
God.
high DC. It's a DC 17.
Does anyone want to blow into these dice? Lepus, you got that can of compressed air?
Hold on, I got you.
Oh, it's great.
You see, the
What
last
are
time
we, a
you did that,
fucking
I got a
radio
nat
show?
The last time you did that, I got a nat 20, so
Well, this time there was a little bit
just to be fair, I think Lepus forgets how his cheat engine works, and we're 18 plus 8. No, 18 plus 6. 24.
She is also going to do something.
He farted on the dice, not me. This started as a bit joke, but now I really committed to it, okay?
Cool. She finishes up reading the pamphlet while you're all standing around in this open field with a big snake and a hell horse. This campaign did not go where I figured it would. But she actually reads through the pamphlet and she hands it back to you. And she says, I appreciate it. I will think this over.
No, you can keep the pamphlet. It has a coupon on the back.
She actually gets some life back to her face, and she kind of excitedly looks at it. Deep lore moment, she is an extreme couponer.
Good to know.
So she looks at the back of the pamphlet and then stuffs it into her pocket.
Well, that went well for Arius.
And I don't know if you guys can actually see it on the roll since the roll was private, but she addresses you all and she says, I thank you all for the help that you've given and the help that you've offered. My name is Kashin.
Hi, Kashin.
Kashin.
So there's Kashin, who is the Mother Drow. There is Galen, who was the Storm Hag. And there is whatever the other dude's name was, Kuamate. I think. Yeah,
Kuamate.
Manamana.
Let's go.
So
Kill us
there's-
the sun.
There's spellings for if anyone wants to keep that in their notes.
Oh yeah.
Just go with my phonetic spelling because it is very incorrect.
You love to see it.
His name was Macchiato.
Yes. Okay.
Aw, man.
And any other questions that you guys would like to ask her? before
When
you
I
head off?
learn to conjure Fae, can I summon you?
I don't think she's a fae.
She
technically Fae?
is.
She
I
is
think
technically in the
drows are
Feywild,
technically
so
Fae.
Are they?
Are they? I think
if they're
wild.
living in
They
the
might just be
Feywilds, they're
elven.
Fey.
I was gonna say they're
Well-
usually just elves.
Even on the stat block, I mean, she has Fae ancestry,
Oh, there you go.
so we're gonna say
Isn't Fae ancestry the just you can't be charmed or put to sleep?
yeah.
Not just the elf. Elf.
Oh yeah, the elves are Fey ancestors too, aren't they? Yeah, so I guess probably not automatically.
You have
Let's
advantage,
Google it.
and you can't be
Is-
magically put to sleep.
Is a drow Fae.
Oh, they're most certainly elf.
Player-controlled Eladrin are considered humans. In the monster manual, they are categorized as Fae creatures.
Hmm.
So
It's a
sounds
DM call.
like sounds like PC versus NPC.
Yeah.
You know what? With Summon Fae, I'll say that with the Fae ancestry and it being an NPC, I'll say that you can.
We'll see in a few levels. I mean, some experience points later. I mean, fuck. I'll see you when I'm better at being a druid.
I'll see you when I see you.
And also for our entire journey eastward.
Oh, that's
Really,
right.
we
She's
don't
coming
need
with
a
us.
magical way out of the Feywild. We just need me to get to level 10,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll just get out. We're fine.
I mean, I am I carrying? No, she's on the back of the horse.
By the
Lead
way,
the way.
just so you guys understand geographically what's happening, Moira, his settlement was roughly down here. Sort of southwest portion of Israel, kind of close to the border. She is saying that the first cave at the first mountain of Israel is where Kuamate is. So that's going to be about here.
Oh, I do want to ask her. Do you know who? Did we ask her who sent? Did she know the elves that we fought with?
She did not know them personally, no.
Oh, okay,
Said
we
they-
did ask.
She said
You
they
can't
came
just
from this cave, though.
Yeah.
Arius, you can't just ask elves if they know other elves.
Exactly.
In all fairness, they do know every other elf.
No, those were. I'm not gonna
I
say
mean, this is more of a question of locality rather than just in general.
that. It's like asking Buckles if he knows every other pirate. He does, but you don't ask him that.
Exactly.
But I do have questions about Black Bat. Like,
We don't talk about that.
does he know that Batman exists? That's all I want to know.
It's a good question.
Wait, do you guys
Sorry.
know about the D&D pirate Black Bat, or am I like taking a shot in the dark here?
I don't.
Shot in the dark.
Never mind. That's a conversation for another day.
So that all said and done, you guys are going to head off eastward with her. And here's the thing. I know it's early. We're going to end the session here. And it's not because I'm tired and it's not because I'm not prepared, but it's because the next thing that happens is gonna be big.
Take a while.
It's gonna be big and take a while.
Yep. I'm gonna wanna
Like
do
me
it
and
in,
sex, am I right, ladies?
Nope.
To be honest, you can think something's going to take a short amount of time, and it will take a long amount of time. For
Don't
instance, last night that sewer was only supposed to last 2 minutes, and
Yeah.
God, the fucking sewer.
I had a feeling that was like a big one, but with everyone trying to avoid the poop water,
the poop water was just flavor text, but it
I
became a whole
I
thing.
didn't.
I don't
didn't
want
avoid it.
poop water and flavor to be in the same sentence.
you
Listen.
flung shit off a scimitar into someone's eye.
I
don't want to
didn't.
hear it.
I didn't examine its aroma on
That
my
is
tongue,
such a D&D
bitch.
sentence. You flung shit off a scimitar into someone's eye. What
Yeah.
that 20 roll was that?
Yeah, we've come a long way, haven't we?
That's a legitimate
have-
strategy.
Hey, it fucking worked.
Every time I do a session, I immediately think back like way earlier on in the campaign and all the shit that was going on, and I'm like, man, it really has been a while.
All the shit going
You guys
on.
know we've been going since like early March, I think, is when we started.
Oh yeah.
So this has been going on a
Gateway
little
Book Club
while.
has been going for over 2 years now.
Yeah, exactly. It flies.
That's the opposite of flying. It takes a while, but you get far.
Oh, I mean, like it's been a while, but it doesn't feel like it's been.
It's
that
been a
long.
while.
So,
I mean,
What
in
was
fairness,
the-
I only just joined, but
What was
so I
the,
think
it's
Lost
been a
Caverns
while?
of Sojans was several
been a
months.
while.
No, Lost Cannon and Sojans was like 5 months.
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be like 2. I was like itching to get back by the end. I was just like, okay, come on, let's wrap it up. Same thing happened with Tough to Fire,
Mm-hmm.
which is also canon in my other campaign.
Yep.
I was mentioning it and I could not remember the name Marfusha
I couldn't
last
either.
night.
By the way, you have to add more Fusha on your map, so it's still on there.
Yeah, I keep meaning to, because it's technically not its own kingdom. It's part of Mooseland, but you know, it's like San Marco. It's like, yeah, technically it's part of another country, but also we control the entire economy. So please try to impose federal regulations.
So it's Texas.
No, I mean, actually, it's probably as racist.
Good. Nothing more necessary in my D&D campaigns than racism.
Also, so you mentioned the poop water earlier. Listen, at least you did not try to use a well, actually, no, you're the DM, Bryce. Bryce, at least you didn't try to use a 4th level spell to cross the water that was just flavor text.
Rue, my god. For those that weren't there, Avi was gonna use Dimension Door to fucking avoid some sewer water that's like knee deep.
Yeah, I noticed
Which
that.
isn't gonna do anything to you unless you have like open
Also,
wounds.
you guys didn't pick up on the little puzzle piece, but the Hammer Hearth was using walk-on water.
Oh no, I figured
That's
that
why
out.
you
I figured
heard.
that
You did figure that out.
I
That's
didn't
why you
figure that
only
my
heard the
character would have figured it out.
splashes.
I figured it out meta-wise, but I was not gonna like, oh, they're water walking.
Yeah, same. Because I don't think that my
Naro
hunter
should
would
have
figured that
water
much.
walk, but also he hasn't put his character sheet into Roll20 yet.
Naro also is. He's kind of a plank of wood playing sometimes.
Yeah, Naro and Abby. That's why we're able to have 7 players, because there's really only 5 people actually playing.
Yeah.
All right, none of this is relevant to me, so I think I'm gonna dip.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, Mar's gonna go to sleep.
Just know that next week is going to be a doozy in terms of lore, combat. It's going to be a fun time. I'm excited.
My nipples are ready.
Good.
Oh yeah.
My
Also,
finger is ready.
You know,
Am I gonna have to struggle to maintain my neutral good alignment?
Okay, bye.
probably.
Sorry, y'all. I just want to be done for tonight. It's not often we wrap up early, so I'm going to do some drawing stuff off screen because nothing I'm drawing right now is quite appropriate, I would say, to put it simply. So thank you all for watching again. We will be returning to a normal streaming schedule within the next week or two, or at least a more suitable one where we will be live twice a week. Hopefully